Mornings on Main Street. You know, we absolutely love when you turn to Main Street Media of Tennessee for your source for local information. Well, just to keep you updated on what's happening, you know, we want to let you know we have 13 newspapers. Not only that, we have 20 TV programs. Yes, I said 20 to tell us how we're growing and what you can expect as a reader and a viewer. We have the owner of Main Street Media of Tennessee, my boss and friend, Dave Gould. We always love, this is my first time having you, so always love connecting with you, Dave. So good morning.
Well, good morning, Stephanie. It's always great to connect with you, whether it's on the phone, through text, email, whatever that may be, or in person.
He's too kind. First off, what is coming with Main Street Media?
Yeah, so really the new things that are coming over this next week, we're going to be launching 5 new TV shows, all focused around high school football. You know, high school football starts this week, and you know, it's an exciting time for people in Middle Tennessee, and it's an exciting time for our audience, for our readers and our viewers. And so, you know, we're excited about that. We've got coaches shows from various schools going on. We've got preview shows. We're going to have wrap-up shows. We have an army of sports people across Middle Tennessee who cover high school football, and so and our readers love it. And so we're going to give them, we think, some really, really good programming here over the next several weeks of the football season.
This is quite the undertaking. Where did all of these ideas come from? Because again, I feel like it starts small and then just continues to blossom from, you know, one small idea. How did this get started?
You know, all of this really comes from what we hear as we talk to members of our, you know, our audience, our readers and our viewers, and as we talk to our advertisers, you know, and things that they want to see us do. And then, you know, we know today and the media is so fragmented and there's lots of ways to consume media. And we've got these great 13 local weekly newspapers across Middle Tennessee. You know, we go all the way from the Kentucky border up north, all the way to the Alabama border down south through this corridor of Middle Tennessee. And we've got, you know, websites as well. But, you know, we have some people who want to consume news even in different ways. And so, you know, we had the idea to launch a TV station a year ago, and our streaming TV channel, Main Street Media TV, is doing really well. You know, this being one of our flagship shows right here, Stephanie, and you hosting this as well as some other shows that we do. And so, you know, our audience is growing. We set a record in July for audience growth, and we're talking to local businesses as well about ways they want to try to reach out and reach potential customers. And so we're helping them by you know, tying our brands together on shows like this. And then the other thing I'll mention is just this week on Thursday, we're going to launch a new streaming radio station called Main Street Media Radio. And we're going to kick it off with a Thursday night game of the week between West Creek up in Clarksville and Laverne down in Rutherford County. So we're excited about that too. And
hosts of that show, Wade Neely and Scott Stewart, they are very well versed in athletics all through the Middle Tennessee area. Are they excited? What's their excitement? I know after our commercial break, we're going to hear from Wade and Scott, but what are you getting from them?
Yeah, Wade has been the voice of Giles County football for many years, and he's a very experienced broadcaster. Scott has been he does color a lot on the games that Wade broadcasts. And so those two joined us when we bought the Pulaski Citizen back in February. And so we've kind of expanded their roles a little bit beyond Giles County to include doing this broadcasting on Thursday night. So they're an experienced pair. They're very good at this, and they're super excited about doing our Thursday night game of the week.
Well, I know football is huge for all the schools, which is great. Now, are all the Thursday night games picked out already?
You know, we picked out the first 3 weeks, but we wanted to be flexible after that because based on the matchups and some games that look good now may not be quite as good down the road. So we've got the first 3 picked out, and I cannot remember which the next 2 are, but we do have the first 3 picked, and then we'll kind of play it by ear from there.
So is it their pick, or can schools maybe reach out and be like, hey, this could be a really good game, something you'd want to see? Are they able to do that?
I mean, if a school reached out, we'd love to talk to them because, you know, part of it is we got to make sure that the school that it is hosting the game is comfortable with us being there. We want to be in the press box and be able to, you know, give it our best effort. And schools are usually very willing to do that because I think they appreciate the coverage. But if a school reached out, we'd certainly talk to them. But, you know, Wade and Scott know a lot about high school football across the mid-state. And so they have a pretty good sense of what might be the best games each week.
Kind of getting away from that in programming. You know, Dave, you and Ellen started this, 2013? Is that correct?
Yes.
I've heard you say this so many times. I should know this. And of course, I've read it. But did you ever expect this is where you would be? here in 2023?
I don't know. I mean, I had a lot of experience in media, and when Ellen, my wife, and I decided that we, wanted to break out of corporate media and start our own thing, we just thought it would be really cool to, to own some local newspapers and to provide local news and information to people in a few communities. And it's just grown from there. I mean, the need is really there. Local media is so critical right now. We see what's happening across the country with media. There's a lot of division. There's a lot of frustration on both sides of the political aisle. And, we try to play things straight down the middle. We focus on local people, local government, local sports, local events. And I think that's really the future. And that's really what we have to work very hard to try to keep strong and build in each of our communities. So, I don't know that we really had a vision of where we were going to be 10 years later, but we're really happy where we are now. We're just honored. We have a great team of people that we get to work with every day. And we're just honored to have the opportunity to bring this type of news and information to people across Middle Tennessee.
Dave, thank you so much. We appreciate your time today.
Thank you, Stephanie.
Anytime. All right. Again, where to get your news coverage, MainStreetMediaTN.com. If you're looking for stories from one of our 13 papers, and of course, Main Street Media TV, you have that on our streaming services, Apple, Amazon, Roku. You can find content on YouTube and social media. Stick right here with Mornings on Main Street. We'll be right back.